Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. At this point of the season, we already know which teams are likely, Clark, to be championship contenders.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. We have our suspicions coming in, our speculation, and then about a third of the way through, you get some confirmation on those hunches. That said, there's still a lot of ball to be played.
And Tripucka gets it to go.
This is how confident Tripucka is. Ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Watley. Now here is Woolridge. 5 on the clock. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
He saw his opportunity and went right into attack mode. He'll take those mid-range openings whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
Here's Livingston. Here's Tripucka. Pass to Tyler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Thomas, it's a wide open look. It's rebounded by Bryant. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Oh, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send the message.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Watley. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Bulls shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for the Bulls, Woolridge. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Woolridge. And so he makes both from the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. And it's sent back by Bryant. And stolen by Thomas. Pass to Tripucka. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Tyler. Now, here is Lambier. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Bulls ball.
Woolridge left side. Rebound, Detroit. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You talk about an impressive road dub. They were fantastic in a very tough environment.
And that shows how mentally tough this group can be. Took the crowd out of it and delivered a well-earned win.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Watley. Woolridge up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Woolridge has got 6 points.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Lambeer kicks to Tyler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Right wing. There's a good screen to the paint. There's Livingston. It's all in by the Bulls. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
It was a major struggle for them scoring the ball in that last one, and it seemed like there was a lid on the basket.
And some nights are like that. Those cold spells can take on a life of their own.
Now here is Woolridge. He's coming off a 34-point game against New Jersey. Thomas up top to the inside.
A maestro running his orchestra. Isaiah Thomas is as good as it gets at the one.
Here's Watley. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Here's Daly. Offensive rebound. Greenwood. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Bill Lambeer. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
Had an opportunity for more there. We'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Takes it inside. It's tipped. Outside, Woolridge. Baseline try. Yep, it counts. Woolridge has got 8.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive player.
Pass to Tripucka. Here's Tyler. And Thomas now, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Tripucka. And Woolridge pulls it down.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Watley misses.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Thomas passes to Tripucka. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
able to carve out space. Tripucka packs quite a punch down low.
Here's Daly. Here's Bryant. And another shot. Here's Greenwood. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. That's to Lambier. Now Thomas. Here's Tyler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Boy, you really feel for him. Just a tough break right there. Could happen to anybody, as we well know.
Yeah, these guys put a lot of effort into protecting and maintaining their bodies, but you never know what's going to happen in the game.
Chicago making a switch here. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
Chicago timeout call.
Goes in. First shot, first basket.
When he gets touches inside, Corzine makes the most of them.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Livingston. Here's Tripucka. Here's Tyler. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Thomas passes to Tripucka. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. Outside Thomas. Down low. Pass to Tripucka. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And Woolridge pulls it down. And Chicago shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Greenwood. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Thomas. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Pistons lead by 2. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the New Jersey Nets.
You know, the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis, over time, that's going to cost you in games.
And most of those shots were low percentage. They have to work harder to set up their best shooters with good looks. Scrappy under the basket. Great strength to pull in the board.
Going inside. Pass to Livingston. And that one is stuffed right through.
You see the court awareness. Thomas recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Here's Watley. Still scoreless. Woolridge. Good on the bucket.
Woolridge. Assisted by Ellis Watley.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Tripucka. Lambier against Corzine. Outside Thomas. Here's Tyler. Here's Livingston. Nice D from Woolridge. The Bulls trailing.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, Lester. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Johnson outside. Greenwood grabs the board. Greenwood's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Higgins. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Coleman's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Johnson surveying the floor. And Long gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 2.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Pass to Higgins. Long pass to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Pistons?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. And that one falls for Johnson.
Known as the microwave, Johnson, one of those players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
To the inside, Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
Here's Johnson after the Bulls pick up 2. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Pistons. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out Chicago, they have a lot of ground to make up. And the Pistons making a change here. Austin's checked in. 1:31 left in the first. Pass to Green. Detroit with the rebound. It's Thomas on the wing. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And his playmaking was fantastic as well.
Love the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball, inside and outside action.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Green in the post. The rebound by Curitin. Pistons leading by 5. Long pass to Thomas. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Daly. Off target from the baseline. Pistons shooting 45% for the field early. Pass to Curitin. And here is Thomas. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They're up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, What do you think?
Well, I think offensively they've controlled the ball. At the defensive end, they've done a really good job getting the other team to turn it over, forcing turnovers and executing on offense.
Just a superb all-around effort from them. I'm interested to see if they're able to keep this going.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He said he has a dislocated kneecap, which is incredibly painful to say the least. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thanks as always, David. Appreciate the report. Never good, Clark, to see an injury like that take place.
It is an unfortunate part of the game, partner. Hope he recovers soon.
You said it, partner. We, as well as these fans, hope to see him back on the court very soon.
Kept alive, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Lester, he's guarded by Thomas. And we're certainly glad to be coming to you live, although we appreciate those great fans. Coach, you stay up to watch the games.
Foresee a day when we'll be able to watch every NBA game live without buying a ticket.
Oh my gosh, I would love for that day to be sooner than later. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
Detroit leading by 7. Outside Thomas. Drives to the hoop, and it's blocked.
Look at Corzine going after the shot, using his reach to knock it away.
Seven-foot shot, and Green puts it in. And now just a 5-point Piston lead. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Long. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Higgins. And here is Green. Now Corzine. Green in the post. You can't get that one. The Pistons have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So both teams changing it up here.
One shot.
One shot.
Bulls trail by 8. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
Outside, Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Stephen Park.
Pistons leading by 8. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Here's Tyler. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Tyler's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. And here's Corzine. Lambier defending. The fader. It's good. Corzine's got his second bucket.
I'm not so sure he needed it, but the fadeaway does make the shot even sweeter.
Thomas passes to Tyler. Here's Long. Lambier with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Indiana. And stolen by Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lester, he's guarded by Thomas. It's hauled in by Thomas. Pistons leading by 8. Here's Tyler. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Down low. Here's Green. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Tyler. He's got 5. Pass to Long. Here's Tyler. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. It's Thomas outside. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Woolridge is checked in for the Bulls. Wiggins comes in for Green. Here's Trapuka. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He's really doing an outstanding job creating for others.
He's making plays, setting guys up, a great teammate.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And this season, the return of the slam dunk contest. Mike, we last saw it in 1977. Pass to Corzine. On the wing, Wiggins. Five to shoot. Now here is Woolridge. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Woolridge has got 12.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
Here's Trapuka. 6 points for him. It's deflected. Wiggins in the post. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
When you're down and losing, those plays just cannot happen.
You need to stay locked in mentally. Mistakes like that will kill you.
Now, here's Thomas. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Tyler passes to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas, no good.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Tyler passes to Thomas. Here's Trapuka. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Lambier screen. Just 3 to shoot. Over Corzine. Here's Livingston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Cliff Livingston.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Johnson, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Woolridge. Pulls up. High post. Rebound by the Pistons. Livingston's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tyler. Back to Johnson. Down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside, Woolridge. Tries from 10. They get it again. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Watley passes to Greenwood. Woolridge left side. Tries yet again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Impressive how he endured that contact and still got the shot to go down.
That took a lot of focus and just the right amount of power.
The Bulls have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Pistons leading by 8. Johnson, the pass to Tyler. Here's Trapuka. Here's Tyler. 5 points in the game. Johnson with the bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Livingston. Up and in on the layup. Livingston's got 9 points.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
Woolridge with it. Tyler on him. Woolridge up top. 15 points in the game. That's tipped.
Nice awareness from Lambert on defense. Sees the shot forming and gets there for the rejection.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 10.
Nice contest from Lambert, making his presence known defensively.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Greenwood's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Watley passes to Corzine. Nice D from Lambert.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Here's Livingston. He goes up again. The putback. Greenwood grabs the board. Bulls trail by 10. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Tyler passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Trapuka. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 8 points for him.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Here's Watley. He has yet to score. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tyler passes to Trapuka. Here's Tyler, guarded by Woolridge. And Tyler kicks to Johnson. Pass to Tyler. Beer with it. Corzine defending. From beyond the arc. Tyler, no good. Bulls trail by 12. Daly, Lambier defending. Here's Watley. Out to the right wing. Outside, Woolridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, second team.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Shooting for Chicago. Woolridge taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Woolridge. And the Bulls making a change here. Woolridge hits them both.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
Johnson outside. They set the screen. 11 feet away. And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Watley, still without a basket. Here's Woolridge, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Pistons shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Tyler, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The body control, guiding it in despite the contact. That's really well done.
Didn't give up on the play. Way to stay with it.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 1.
1 shot.
Bulls trail by 13. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nice pass right there from him. That's putting the team first.
Pass to Tyler. Pistons passing it around. Trapuka passes to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Here's Lambier, and it's denied. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Watley passes to Corzine. Here's Woolridge. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Woolridge has got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. Thomas passes to Tripucka. Here's Tyler. Pass to Tripucka. Here's Tyler. 8 points for him. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is Thomas. Here's Tripucka. The second chance effort. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Right side, Woolridge. Here's Greenwood. Woolridge inside. Tyler on him. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Woolridge.
He's doing everything he can to carry this team, but even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
Here's Tyler. Pass to Tripucka. Here's Tyler. Up top, Lambier. Here's Tripucka. The end of the drought, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tyler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
The interior defense has been very subpar, and I bet their coach is letting them know about it.
Allowing far too many points in the paint.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Greenwood the pass to Watley. Right side, Woolridge. Tries it from 9. That one a little long. Pistons leading by 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he's fearless down there, willing to take a hit while trying to score.
For Detroit, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Watley. Nothing on the board. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Woolridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bulls have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
At the line for the Bulls, Woolridge, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Tyler. Here's Livingston. And Thomas now, top of the key, 6 to shoot. Inside. Livingston can't hit. Bulls trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Watley. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Here's Thomas. Mike, one more assist, he'll be in double digits.
Yeah, you love his court vision and the way he can get it into tight areas.
Pass to Tripucka. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tyler.
Cliff Livingston. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Watley. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Woolridge. And the Bulls with another miss. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Pass to Tyler. Tries it from 9.
And these calls are not easy for the refs to make.
Things happen so fast in real time. These refs do their best to get these calls right.
The Pistons making a change here. Long's checked in.
25, John Long.
Outside Thomas. Sweet little floater. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Sweet little floater shot by Thomas. Can't get all the way inside, so he just marks it up and in.
Pass to Greenwood. To the wing on the left. Woolridge left side. 3 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Daly. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls ball.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And here is Woolridge. He's got 25. One on the clock, and it's blocked. Here's Tyler. He drains it from the right block. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
A nice shot by Woolridge. Pistons leading by 10. Thomas passes to Tripucka. The Pistons working the ball around now. Back to Thomas. Pass to Tyler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Greenwood's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Daly. And he makes that one.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
The Pistons have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And this passes to Long. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
You got to make make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Wiggins. Over Long. And it's Wiggins missing. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Screen by Corzine. High post shot. Detroit with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Trapuka passes to Thomas. Pass to Trapuka. High post Lambier. Pocket 6. Here's Trapuka. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Greenwood's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Screen by Corzine. Here's Greenwood. No scoring in this one.
Boy, this man has led the way on the boards.
And it's about more than the numbers. It's about the mentality, the toughness he brings.
Bulls trail by 10. Inside, Lester laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Trapuka. Here's Long. Back to Thomas. It's deflected. Wiggins surveying the floor. To the left side wing. Greenwood the pass to Corzine. Over Lambier. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Corzine's got 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Long. Here's Tyler. Greenwood grabs the board. There's 1:54 left in the third. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, inside the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Pass to Wiggins. Screen by Corzine.
Pistons foul.
For Chicago, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
At the line for the Bulls, Wiggins taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wiggins. So for the Pistons, Benson, he's checked in for Lambier. Tolbert comes in for Tyler. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. And both free throws good for Wiggins. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Out to the wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Long kicks to Johnson. Green with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Stolen away. Here's Long, covered by Wiggins. Long passes to Johnson, and stolen by Wiggins. Screen by Corzine. Wiggins up top, 6 to shoot. Pass to Higgins. Here's Corzine. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's Trapuka. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Trapuka's got 11 points. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pistons leading by 9. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by the Bulls.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Higgins' shot is off. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here is Cook. Thomas covering. Pass to Green. It's deflected. Green against Johnson. Thomas with the ball. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Long gets it to go.
15 to 18 feet. Most guys in this league are comfortable shooting from there.
Pass to Higgins. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Corzine with the screen on Thomas. The rebound by Curitin.
That's not a bad look. They missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
And here is Thomas. To the left wing. Here's Long. Here's Curitin. And he jams it with authority.
The D has to be tighter because he's good at getting inside and slamming it down.
Pass to Cook. Green with the screen on Thomas. Down low. From 10 feet out. And it's Green missing. Pistons leading by 13. Thomas passes to Johnson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
Bulls trail by 15. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Lester. And another miss by Chicago.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Long pass to Thomas. Pass to Long. Shoots from the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
Now here's Green. Here is Cook. Back to Green. In the corner, Cook with it. Will it go? Goes back up. Green, no luck.
Really good position defensively and a really good shot contest, too.
Couldn't have played it any better.
Tyler, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Bulls making a change here. Bulls trail by 17. Pass to Park. Over Long. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. So it's Detroit now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside Thomas. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Long. They grab their own miss.
Bulls foul. Rod Higgins. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So we can't get either to fall. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Watley to the right side. Here's the screen. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons leading by 15. Johnson right side. Pass to Long. Lets it fly from 18. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago with the ball. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Woolridge up top, covered by Johnson. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Watley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Daly. Detroit with the rebound. MyNBA's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. The shot by Long, no good. Bulls trail by 17. Right side Woolridge. Over to the wing. Here's Greenwood. And it's good off the glass. Greenwood's got his first points in this one.
Intelligent decision that time, using the pick and roll to generate an opening.
Thomas kicks to long. Pass to Tripucka. Chicago grabs the miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Detroit making a switch. Livingston's checked in.
Number 53, Cliff Livingston.
Bulls trail by 15. Here's Watley. To the wing right side. Outside, Woolridge. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Tyler, guarded by Woolridge. Tyler passes to Livingston. Tyler dishes to Thomas. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice stroke from Thomas there. You see the confidence he has in his jumper.
Right side, Woolridge.
And that was a foul. No question about it.
He deserved to go to the line after that hit.
Shooting for the Bulls, Woolridge. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Woolridge. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Chicago. Woolridge hits them both. Now Thomas. Pass to Tyler. Outside Thomas. Here's Tripucka. Outside Thomas. Here's the teardrop. Watley pulls it in. Bulls trail by 15. Outside, Woolridge. It's on target from the high post. Woolridge has got 31 points.
No better feeling than making a hoop in an NBA game, man. Boy, it's been a long time, but I still kind of miss that feeling.
Right wing, here's Tripucka. And he can't bank that one in. The Bulls shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, 14 foul. Shooting for Chicago, Woolridge. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Tyler. Back to Thomas. Here's Tyler. Lampier screen.
Chicago foul. Woolridge. Fourth personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Detroit, Tyler. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 13. Screen by Corzine. Pass to Watley. 6 on the shot clock. Now Corzine. Lambier defending. Trapuka passes to Tyler. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A nice find by Trapuka, making the effort to get another guy set up.
The Bulls call timeout.
To up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Watley. Outside, Woolridge. And it goes down 2 points. Woolridge has got 8 points in the quarter.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Pass to Tyler. Here's Thomas. And he stays with it.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
Here's Trapuka. Outside Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Tyler. Guarded by Woolridge. Another shot. And the bank shot is good. Tyler's got 19 points. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Watley. Pass to Woolridge. With the clock winding down, lays it up and banks it in. Woolridge has got 37.
Since his last game, he's been a machine cleaning up every chance he gets.
He sure is. These past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or a hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Here's Trapuka. Pass to Tyler. Shoots over Woolridge. Tyler, no good.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. Going to be a good victory for the Pistons.
Well, Clark, they did the better job handling the ball tonight, limiting turnovers.
And then at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Isaiah Thomas.
Putting the team ahead of himself in this one. Moving the ball to free up shooters and get his guys involved.
I think the hometown fans helped push them to play their best this evening.
And the results speak for themselves. Well worth the ticket price to see your team play this way.
Now here is Woolridge.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Woolridge. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Oh, Clark, they've just about closed the door on this one.
All they've got to do now is squeeze the orange and milk that clock.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, that's for 2. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Pistons lead by 13. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Mike, would you say they just kept a better energy throughout the game tonight?
They came in with extra confidence with the home crowd behind them.
And that'll do it, folks. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you later.